Mm-hmm. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in or what time you're watching this video. Today we're back with Sam Tompkins, Phones in Heaven. And after learning about what happened to his dad, I can only imagine that this will be an intense watch. But hope that you're excited to see it. I am, I know, because his lyricism is always amazing and his voice is just something else. But without further ado, love you all. Hope you're doing well. Let's jump right in, shall we? Okay. Oh, I love that that's like in heaven. Phones in heaven.
I wish I didn't delete those texts.
Yeah.
They were the one thing that I had left. Cause maybe now I would miss you less. And maybe those conversations could fill the emptiness.
Wow.
Cause you're
The weight of that, man. It's so freaking true. It's like these conversations, these small texts that you probably delete just in passing, right? Like just be like, I gotta clean out my phone. Let me get rid of these. I'll have tons more. And then when that person's gone, it's just like, because you cannot make new conversations with that person, you wish you had those, because just it would contain their essence. It would be enough of them to feel like you're having that conversation again and revisiting them in some sense of the word. And it just hurts to look back on. And it doesn't have to be text. It could be small mementos, things that they've given you that you're like, yeah, it was nice, but I don't think I need it around anymore. And you get rid of it, and then suddenly they're gone. Or like in my case, like I made a recording with my grandfather doing an interview, just talking to him, and my phone got destroyed. And as a result, I lost that recording, and I didn't think much of it. I never thought to redo it, but now I look back on that and I'm like, it hurts to think that I don't have the opportunity to hear that one again. And that really sucks, because it's almost like you could still connect with that person if you could just hear their thoughts again, hear their words again. And man, wow. Okay. Heavy start, Sam. Jesus.
Cause you're so far away. I'm alone these days, spending nights awake. Whenever I'm crying, I wanna be crying with laughter. Whenever it's quiet, I wanna be drunk at the after, at that bar again, singing Wonderwall again. I'm losing my common sense, thinking that you'll call. Now there's phones in heaven, so many thoughts and words.
God damn, man. His voice just carries so much weight. And I don't mean like it's strong, because it is strong, but I mean like emotional. Like it's like a battering ram. It's like an emotional intensity battering ram. Yeah, when you lose that person, it's like all you want to do is be back to normal. All you want to do is kind of go back to the way that you were. And yet everything feels like it's lost some sort of lift to it, some sort of light to it when you're faced with that loss. And it just feels so hard. And like in terms of this song, I love a couple things. One, I love that he's almost like he's at a workplace, right? But it's probably the inside of his mind, right? And when you think about it, like blue represents sadness, so maybe this is his emotion of sadness, and that's where he's existing right now. And it feels like a literal daytime job, because that's the way this is set up. And then who's accompanying him at this job? It's the stages of grief. And he's not really talking to them, because he can't seem to move forward. He's not having a conversation with them. They're here to listen while he goes over. So maybe he's reflecting, and now he's suddenly realizing that this is his journey through that grief. But I really love that it's like an office, because it does feel like that. When you lose someone, it feels like it becomes almost like you focus on that loss so much, it almost becomes a job, because it becomes so ingrained into your daily life that it feels like it's an occupation to be upset and to feel that loss. And it sucks. And he's sitting here and he's at work, and all he can think about is the loss, is waiting for the phone to ring. because you just wish you could have that conversation one more time, because where else are you going to get it right now that that person's gone? And no one looks like they want to be here. And everyone kind of playing their role fits the persona of what you think that emotion should almost feel like, or like that stage should feel like. And I really, man, hats off to whoever thought of it this way. This is fantastic. Jeez, man.
So many thoughts and words unsaid, but worrying won't bring back my friend. Ooh. Every morning comes with a bigger test. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm always waking up from a dream I can't accept. Ooh. Now you're so far away. I'm alone these days, spending nights awake. Whenever I'm crying, I wanna be crying with laughter. Whenever it's quiet, I wanna be drunk at the after, at that bar again, singing Wonderwall again. I'm losing my common sense, thinking that you'll come. That is phones in heaven. I miss you. Will you call me back? I miss you. You call me back. I miss you. Call me back. Call me back from your phone in heaven.
Oh man, come on, dude. That is so good. Oh, Jesus. It's so true. You just wish you could have more conversations with that person. Just one more. You'd give up, like, honestly, you'd give up part of your life to just have that conversation again and just to see them again and just spend time with them again. And yo, honestly, I can't even, like, one is, I think Denial never left. Did it? I don't, or not did it, but did she?
That is
Unless I
thinking
missed
that
it.
you'll come. That is phones in heaven.
Yeah. Denial never left. And it's like, maybe this is his journey through it. And in a way, it's like, because he's talking to his phone saying, I miss you. Can you call me back? You're still in denial of that person being gone. You still want them to be there. And you still try to call, hoping that they're still there. And that ringing is like what you anticipate, what you really want. Even it might not even be them, but you still hope that it's them. Every time you get a call, you're like, oh, maybe it's, and it's like that feeling of returning to that loss. And I think he said it best, where he's like, every morning's faced with a bigger challenge. Every time you have to wake up and realize that person's gone, it almost sucks more and more, because it's like, no, I woke up yesterday and it was true, but maybe if I wake up today, I'll realize it was all just it's not. And you just keep going through that experience until eventually you make it through your way through the stages of grief. And this is almost falling back to denial, going all the way back and saying, no, I'm not dealing with this. This is not happening. You know what I mean? And acceptance finally left. And that's all he's left with, is that denial. And that's rough, man. But wow, wouldn't it be amazing if there was a way to actually, like, talk to the people that have passed? Because, like, it'd be just to hear their voice, or to have another conversation, honestly, just to, like, be around them. Man, it'd be phenomenal. But I think Sam does such a good job with this song, just conveying the emotions, conveying the weight of loss. And I really like that he says singing Wonderwall, because, like, when you think of Wonderwall, it's like, it's a song about it. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't looked up the lyrics in like a long time, but I remember it being like, after all, you're my Wonderwall, and it's like, you're the person that protected me from everything. You're the person that kept me standing. And he's singing that song in reflection of this person that he's lost, and the person that he wishes to see again, the person that he felt was his protector in a lot of ways. And goddamn, like, what an emotional ride this song was. Anyone who's lost anybody can connect with this song, and understands what it feels like to wish you could have just a little bit more time. Even if it's not lost in the sense of death, lost in the sense of, like, they're no longer in your life, but they've moved on. Because there's people I can think of with that too, right? Like, people who I maybe don't talk to anymore, but I wish that I had, or that I had the opportunity to now. Um, you know what? This is why we always talk about, like, take the time to tell the people in your life that you love them, and tell the people in in your life that you care about them, because sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know when they're going to be gone. You don't know when you're going to be gone, and you don't want to regret not having had that conversation or not having told them how you feel. So just tell them. Love you all. Hope that your week is better than your day. Your month is better than your week. And your year is better than your month. And I will see you on the next one. Love you all.